ma'am. Good morning. Ito po yung gawa ko. Po siya. Unit 3, Evolution by Natural Selection. Ang una ko nilagay is Artificial Selection. Artificial selection. They scrutinize their flocks and select the individuals with the most desirable traits. Ang example niya po yung Solanum lycopersicum, yung tomato. And then, the tomato, it is domestic tomato, closely related to and can interbreed with several species of wild tomatoes. And then, yung mga vegetables are broccoli, Brussels sprout, cauliflower, kale, and kohlrabi. Okay, ang sunod is evolution by natural selection. Pangalawa, Darwin's postulate the individuals within a population differ from one another. Sinunod ko po nilagay is Darwinian fitness is an individual's ability to survive and reproduce. It's called Darwinian fitness. Meron pa siyang isa. A trait that increases an organism's fitness relative to individuals lacking it, such as a will camouflage belt, is called a adaptation. Such a trait is also said to be adaptive. Ang sunod ko pong nilagay is the evolution of flower color in an experimental snapdragon population. Then, the evolution of beak shape in Galapagos finches. Yung mga Galapagos po, ma'am, they are different structure of tuka. In the evolution of flower color in an experimental snapdragon population, they are 4 postulates. Number 1, individuals differ from one another. The snapdragons varied in flower color, almost pure white with just 2 spots of yellow on the lower lip and yellow all over. The number 2 postulate, the variation is inherited. The variation in color among Jones and Little's plants was due to difference in the plant's genotypes for a single gene. The number 3, do individuals vary in their success at surviving or reproducing? To gauge the plant's success at reproducing by exporting pollen, Jones and Littell track the number of times bees visited each flower. Then, the number 4 postulate is reproduction non-random. Jones and Littell expected one color to attract more bees than the other, but they did not know which color it would be. Then, We have a testing Darwin's prediction. The bumblebee selected particular individuals in the target population and granted them high reproductive success. Okay. Ang sunod ko po ma'am dito guys, yung Galapagos finches. The Galapagos finches, they have three postulates. The number one is the finch population variable? Is the finch population variable? They said that the birds have varied weight, wing length, tail length, beak width, beak dip, and beak length. Parang siya ma'am, sabi dito na, meron lang length yung wings nila and yung tail. Meron ding beak lang yung width, beak dip, and beak length. Galapagos finches have different kinds of tuka. The Galapagos finches, meron silang iba-ibang structure or shape ng tuka para maka-adapt yung ibang finches sa environment. Halimbawa, yung mga maliliit lang, ang makakain lang nila is yung mga insects and malalambot na pagkain. While the other, yung mga malalaking structure ng tuka, they can eat wood and yung seeds na mga tigas. Kaya nila yung kainin because strong yung tuka nila. Yun lang po. Then the number 2 testing postulate is some variation among individuals heritable. Variation in the amount of food that individuals birds happen to have received as chicks could lead to variation in beak dip among adults. Then the number 3 postulate, do individuals vary in their success at surviving and reproducing? Peter Boggs and Lawrence Ratcliffe were on the island in 1977 to witness a terrible drought. Meron pang testing postulate number 4. Are survival and reproduction non-random? Darwin's fourth claim was the individuals who survive and go on to reproduce, or who reproduce the most, are those with certain variation. Then our next is the nature of natural selection. Tapos na. The nature of natural selection. Different kinds of nature. Natural selection acts on individuals but its consequences occur in population. Ilagay ko lang po yung may mga dots dito. to make it short and para magkasya po ma'am sa A4 size coupon band. Those are natural selection acts on individuals but its consequences occur in population. Natural selection acts on phenotypes but evolution consists of changes in allele frequencies. Then natural selection is not forward-looking. Although selection acts on existing traits, new traits can evolve. Next is the natural selection does not lead to perfection. Population evolving by natural selection become better adapted over time. However, that evolution did not result in organisms that are perfect. Next are natural selection is non-random but it's not progressive. The meaning is mutation and recombination, the process that generate genetic variation, are random with respect to the change they produce in phenotypes. Next is fitness is not circular. Sunod is less selection acts on individuals not to the good of the species. Kaya ang sunod ko pa ma'am nilagay dito sa ito. Dito po siya ma'am. Ka-4. The evolution of evolutionary biology. Ang nilagay ko pong sunod dito is yung tatlo. Variation, time, and inheritance. Tapos, ito, nalagay ko yung the modern synthesis. Then, the next na nilagay ko is intelligent design creation. Ano pa? Ito pa pala ma'am. Yung sunod ko sa modern synthesis, ito. The outcome is that alleles associated with higher fitness increase in frequency from one generation to the next. Then, the last na nilagay ko is intelligent design creationist. The history of the controversy in the United States is yung sunod kong nilagay dito. Sa baba na intelligent design. History of the controversy in the United States. Then, sunod kong nilagay is perfection and complexity in nature. Then, sunod, the argument from biochemical design. Then, the last nilagay ko is the eukaryotic cilium is not irreducibly complex. Yun lang po ma'am yung nilagay ko. Yung mga naka-highlight lang siya. Sorry po ma'am kung hindi po ma'am maganda yung gawa ko. Kung just ano lang to. Alam kong baka hindi nyo magustuhan yung ginawa ko. Lalo na tong video. Pero, thank you po ma'am. Thank you sa pag-prepare mo ng modules para sa amin. And we appreciated it. We love you ma'am and thank you. Medyo po pala ma'am, hindi ko naiintindihan yung ibang lessons. Kaya, sorry po kung yung mga answer ko dun sa mga laboratory and discussion board is sa tingin ko hindi siya very good. Hindi siya magandang answer dun talaga. Kaya, sorry po ma'am. Pero thank you din po. Sinagutan ko naman po ma'am. Thank you.